All right, good morning, guys. So, I think before we proceed with anything concerning Forex, I would like to go to summarize something small about probability, because basically in the markets we are going to be basing on probability. So, remember, when you start trading, not every trade that you place will win. But the question is, do you have an edge that works out in the long term? Are you sure that when I do this, I have more chances of winning than the chances of losing? And with that in mind, I would like to dive into this concept of probability, and then maybe I will post a presentation going through probability step by step, because basically if you get this mindset before you even start trading, you will enter the markets knowing what to expect. That's why I wanted to make this first not last, because everything we are going to do is going to be based on probability. So one can ask a question, how will probability benefit me? So probability, basically, remember this game is full of stress. So probability will free you from stress, and then it will make trading much more consistent, and you'll be trading when you're emotionally detached. So you'll place trades knowing that it will either win or lose, one of the two. So here are some tips on how you can train your mind to think in probability. Alright, the first one, accept that no trade is guaranteed. The trade will either win or lose. But what matters, did you follow your setup? Did you follow your setup? Did you follow your strategy? So that's what matters. Then, a tip you can take from that, when you hit a buy or sell, mentally remind yourself that this trade could win or lose, or even go at break even, but that's okay, because you know anything can happen. So you just let the markets play out. Then the second way you can train your mind to think in probabilities is to focus on the long-term edge. So a key to probability, so you must consistently follow your strategy. Remember, you have an edge. Let's say you have a 70% win rate. So you have 30% of the trades you take will be losing trades, but 70 will be winning trades. Then be consistent, follow your strategy, because you know over time you will achieve what? Profitability. Do not ponder or focus on your losses. Focus on the long-term edge. And then the third way, work on detaching emotions. So remember, here we are going to be using emotions versus logic. Winning and losing are part of the game. You can't control market conditions, so don't let your emotions drive your decisions. Make decisions basing on logic, not your emotions. Just because you're fearing to miss a trade and then you enter a trade, yet it has not met your criteria or your entry reasons. So here you need to work on detaching emotions. Make decisions basing on logic. And then make risk management a habit. So when you make risk management a habit, remember this is a long-term game. We are not focusing on only one single trade. We are focusing on, let's say, 10 trades, or let's say 20 trades. So out of 10 trades, you have 7 winning trades and 3 losses. Or let's say you have 5 winning trades and 5 losses. So when you manage your risk correctly, remember, you don't know the order in which you will win or lose, but it's a must that you will lose some money, and it's a must that you will make some money. So keep your risk small, that it keeps you in the markets for a long time, rather than opening 2 trades and you've already blown your account. So there you're not managing your risk and you're not letting your age play out in the markets. So a tip I can give you from that: set your position size according to risk, not to what? Not to reward. Because this will keep you in the game longer. So people place higher rewards and yet they want to risk something very small. So definitely this won't play out. So keep your risk to reward in a way that it matches your age. Alright, these are the ways. We shall discuss more about them in the presentation, so I'm just going to outline them. So when you're trading, break down each trade in terms of probability, because you know that it will either win or lose. So place the trade, get out from the charts as long as you followed your strategy. And then another way you can think in probabilities is to focus on the process, not the outcome. So focus on the process of learning. Do not focus on cash or loss or what. Just focus on the process. Have I followed my plan? Am I calm in that trade? Because I already know that it will either win or lose. So that's what you must focus on. And then another way is to embrace losing trades as part of the system. Remember, if you're in trading, it's a must that you will lose some money. But how will you manage your losses? It's a must that you will lose some money, even if you have, because there's no strategy that is completely 100%. Definitely that means that you will lose some money. And then you must journal every trade. How did I follow my strategy? Was I overthinking? Which emotions were involved while I was in that trade? And then let everything, because once you master thinking in probabilities, you will have a very beautiful journey in trading, because you will be free, you will be stress-free, because you already know what will happen. It will either be a win or a loss. But the good thing, you followed your strategy, and your strategy has an edge over time. So with those, I don't want this audio to be long, so I'm going to stop from here, and the next part will be in the presentation. But I never wanted you to start trading before knowing this, because after this we are going to start diving into structure, market structure, candlesticks, volume profiles, and everything. So we shall discuss more about probability at the end of the course. So I am here to lead you. I am here to show you the right path you should take in your trading journey. So I'm only asking for one thing: your commitment to this.